Hi everyone, how are you? It's been long, how have you been? So welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Susan Mtana, or Susan the Trainer KE. So we realize that currently there's the rising cost of living, and every financial trainer or consultant will tell you try to avoid debt, try to track your spending. So today we are going to talk about basic tips on how to manage the rising cost of living at a personal level, more so in your home. So number one, I'd like to tell you that this is the time for you to ensure that you maintain what you have. What do I mean? Simple things, like right now we are crying that there's inflation, everything is expensive. How about taking care of your phone so that it doesn't fall down, it doesn't crack, trying to ensure that you can extend its useful life. How about ensuring that maybe it's the refrigerator in your house, you maintain it in a way that it can serve you for long. That is one of the basic hacks that you can do, because the replacement cost might be a bit higher right now, and even the people who sell you the items will tell you, like right now the cost of buying them, it's high, so of course the prices will be high. The other thing I can tell you is to consider is manage your energy or utilities at home. How do I mean by this? Why should you leave the refrigerator on for 24 hours and yet maybe there's not even one packet of milk in there, or whatever is there is too minimal for you to use that energy to preserve it? How about switching off the lights that you're not using at home? How about while taking a shower? Right now it's a bit hot in Kenya, not really raining per se. How about just using cold shower and saving those few units for the sake of those cold mornings, or minimize your shower time from maybe 10 minutes to 6 minutes so that you can save on the energy. Are we doing so much? Let's talk about food. We know food is a basic need. In this case, I'm talking about how you can manage your basic needs. So some of us, maybe we know, like this is the capacity. You know that this is the kind, like if I cook this amount of ugali or this amount of rice, it's going to, like, I won't finish it, or the family won't finish it. So how about minimizing, yes, wastage by just cooking wherever is enough for them? So if it is supper, maybe we know we are 4 people, you're preparing dinner, just ensuring that you just use whatever is enough. And if at all there'll be any sleepovers of food, use it in the morning. So instead of, maybe, because chances are high, maybe assuming you're a bachelor staying alone, then you've prepared the meal, it will remain maybe, and then come another day you feel like, I don't feel like taking this food. So why cook in excess if you know that you don't need to consume it? So if you cook in excess, ensure that you partake it either in the morning or the following day. So let's try to ensure that we minimize wastage. The other basic need that we need, we've talked about food, we've talked about utilities. Or maybe, do you need to utilize Netflix right now? Maybe for those who sometimes work at home, internet is still a necessity. There are different options at different Mbps. So which one is the best? Which one can give you efficiency to have internet at home at low or minimal cost? Is it a must to go for a particular brand? Maybe, maybe not. It's time maybe to think about that. Okay, the other thing is maybe about assuming you are using maybe the entertainment channels. Maybe you have DSTV, you have Zuku, you are paying maybe a premier subscription per month. How about downgrading to one level down and pay a subscription that is manageable? Because in this case now we want to cut off needs, because your income is not increasing. Maybe you've not managed to get a side hustle or an additional income stream. So we are trying to manage what we have currently. Is that fine? So the other bit, I'll talk about housing. You know that maybe wherever you are staying, you feel like I can get an affordable, maybe 1-bedroom apartment in a different location, maybe even near work, for example, at an affordable price. So how about trying to look at the trade-off? Just that if you want to move houses, you need to plan, because there'll be the relocation cost and all that, but ensure that it's worth it. But if assuming you can't relocate, fine, then manage the utilities that you have to pay. So I'll say, like it's a time whereby life is becoming expensive day by day. We cannot ask the employer to add us salaries, because to them also could be business is hard for them. So it's just more of seeing how best can we achieve more with the less that we have. And in this case, I'm trying to ensure that we don't get more into debt. Let's try to repay the debts that we have rather than getting more into debt. The other bit I'll also consider is your way to work, whether you use a matatu or you fuel your own car. So in this case, assuming you have your own personal means to work, it means can you wake up very early in the morning so that you beat traffic and save on that. Those are the basic life hacks you need at this time so that you don't stay on the road for so many hours. Wake up a bit earlier, beat the traffic. Okay, if you're using public transport, we know like some places maybe the alternative means of transport. Maybe there is the use of rail, for example, railway, or maybe there's no railway, you have to use matatus. We know that in the very early morning, matatu transport is a bit affordable compared to the time where everybody wants to board. So how about you waking up early enough? Or if it's a place maybe you can actually walk on foot or walk by foot a few kilometers to reduce the expense so that you can take the mat 5 stages next so that you save on the transport. It's doable, guys. We can't keep on crying that the cost of living is high, but there's something that you can do at a personal level to ensure that life still moves. So till next time, this is Susan Mtana, my YouTube channel, Susan the Trainer. Drop a comment. Tell me which life hack are you using right now as you're trying to minimize expenses. Until next time, bye. Thank you.